In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what it is, how it works, and how to get started. Let's get into it. Think about how you would normally use Claude or any AI chatbot. You ask a question, it answers. You paste some text, it summarizes. It's a back and forth thing. You still do most of the actual work. Then there is something known as Claude Code, which is Anthropic's most powerful developer-focused tool. It can actually execute tasks autonomously, but it runs in the terminal. It requires technical setup. Most people aren't going to touch it. Cowork sits right in the middle. It takes that same powerful agentic architecture from Claude Code, the ability to plan and execute multi-step tasks, and packages it into a clean desktop app that anyone can use. No terminal, no coding, no special skills required. You give Claude a goal in plain English, it figures out the plan, works through the steps, and delivers a finished result right into the folders on your computer. The key word here is agentic. Claude isn't just responding to you, it's acting on your behalf. That's a fundamentally different kind of AI tool. Let's talk about how to actually get up and running. There are 6 steps and I'll walk you through each one very quickly. Check your plan. Claude Cowork is only available on paid Claude plans. There's a Pro, Max plan, Team, and or Enterprise. If you're on the free tier, you'll need to upgrade first. Then you have to download the desktop app. You can do that simply by heading over to claude.com/download and grab it for Mac or Windows. We'll see that in the next video, step by step. Update to the latest version. Cowork always requires the most recent app version. Before you do anything else, make sure you are running a fully up-to-date version of the app. Then you open Cowork. Once the app is installed, you see the Cowork in the sidebar. Click it and you are in. You'll see the 3 options: chat option, Cowork option right at the top. You need to grant folder access. This is important. You point Claude to a specific folder on your machine. Claude can only read, edit, or create files within folder you explicitly share. It cannot go through an entire hard drive. Okay, it's always what you share. Okay, give Claude a task. That's the final step. You type your goal in plain language, like for example, on this particular computer, on this particular PC, what you want Claude Cowork to do. Right? Claude reads it, builds a plan, and starts executing it, keeping you informed the whole way. One practical tip here: keep the desktop app open while your task is running. If you close it, the session ends. Now let's talk about the core capabilities. What Cowork can actually do. Local file access. Cowork works directly with files on your computer. No uploading, no downloading, no cloud middleman. You share a folder, it reads and writes to it natively. Multi-step execution. This is big one. Cowork can break a complex goal into a sequence of subtasks and work through them one by one. No timeouts, no dropping off. Next one is parallel workstream. You can actually queue up multiple tasks and let Claude run them at the same time. It's like having an assistant who can genuinely multitask. Professional outputs, not just text files. We are talking polished Excel spreadsheets with working formulas, Word documents with proper formatting, PowerPoint presentations, PDFs, and whatnot. Outputs you can actually use and continue editing. Then we have connectors and plugins. Claude can connect to hundreds of external services like Google Drive, Slack, Notion, Salesforce, and in Cowork, those connectors get file system access too. Claude can pull data from those services and save it locally and use local files as input for external actions. Then we have something called scheduled task. You can actually set Cowork to run task on a schedule. Let me quickly walk you through what exactly it's happening when you give Cowork a task. You describe your goal in plain English, no special syntax. Claude plans the approach. It doesn't just dive in. It breaks your goal into logical steps and maps out how it will tackle each one of the tasks. It executes in a VM. The actual work happens in a controlled environment, which keeps things safe and contained. It delivers you your files, the finished output, lands right in the folder you specified. And here's something I really like. You have full visibility the entire time. You can see Claude's plan and watch action as it happens. You can steer it, pause it, or just let it run. You can set instructions to customize how Claude behaves. These are the few skills and connectors which I have listed that Cowork can natively handle. Okay, let's make this concrete. Here are 6 real things you can actually do with Cowork today. Expense reports, research synthesis, file organizing, data analysis, slide deck creation, meeting prep. Alright, I want to be real with you here. This is a powerful tool, and with power comes some things you need to be aware of. Claude can permanently delete local files if your instructions are unclear. Always take backup. Don't just go blindly give access. Take a backup and let the Claude work on the copy or something like that until you're unsure about those actions. Prompt injection is a real risk. Be cautious about which file web pages you expose. Data stays locally, which is actually good for privacy, but it also means it's not subject to Anthropic standard data retention policy or audit log. So my advice here, backup anything important before running Cowork on it. Now on the limitation side, there's no memory between sessions. Claude starts fresh every time with every new session. So there's no chat or artifact sharing between sessions either. The app needs to stay open for the task to run. Talking about the plans and pricing, quick note, in the free plan you don't have access to Cowork, not even with few credits also. For trying out Cowork feature, you need to get into this plan, Pro plan, which is at $20 per month. Then there's a max, team and enterprise plans with specific features, and the price range keep on increasing there. So you can download it once you have got the upgraded to the Pro plan. Once you download the Claude app and you upgrade to the Pro plan, you can access Cowork, which is still in research preview. Look, AI chat is useful, but what Cowork is doing is genuinely different. It's not about answering questions. It's about completing work. Describe a goal, step away, come back to the finished work. And honestly, after going through everything it can do, I think it lives up to it. Still, there are improvements that are needed, but definitely it's something which is really agentic in nature. If you found this useful, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. I cover AI tools that are actually worth your time. And please feel free to drop a comment if you have tried Cowork. I would love to hear how you're using it. See you in the next. Thank you for watching.